Hey guys, welcome back. I have a planned trip to El Salvador for those of you guys who don't know, and because I'm going to be recording these videos, I thought it'd be interesting to provide some background context, considering the fact that I've been to the country before back in 2019. Oh yeah, don't mind the voice a bit, I'm still getting over a little cold, but other than that, these videos are going to be awkward camera angles, they're going to be probably kind of blurry and no audio, but I'll do my best to make sure I can tell a good story, and we'll consider this like the trailer to the El Salvador video series I'm going to be doing. So I hope you guys enjoy, learn something interesting, and provide some hype for what's to come.
This story takes place on the edge of 2019 in December, 1 week away from New Year's 2020. Before the world has changed, the flight I'm on is to El Salvador, a small country in Central America that will be offering a breathtaking journey that I'll be on for 2 weeks. The sky is so beautiful, watching from above. The interchanging colors of the two opposites coming to a mixture is astonishing. As the sun rises and grasps its cycle, I realize that my 6-hour flight is coming to an end. Soon my feet will touch new soil, my skin will feel new climate, my lungs will breathe new air. A ball that has been on fire its whole life, glistening upon the water, creating a reflection of itself. I take upon this view before the plane sets. I see land very much different from my own back home. They say other worlds lies a journey away. Well, I guess I've reached one of them.
Hitting the fast forward, we were unloaded from the port and were picked up by Anna's family. I don't have any videos of this process. However, it was really confusing. I ended up having to pay around $12 to enter the country. Nothing too crazy, but something I didn't know. While you guys watch some footage of the environment as we make our way to Chelantenango, the residence of her family, I want to provide a bit of background on the seasons of El Salvador. From November to April, El Salvador has what's called the dry season, known as Verano. This is their version of summer. This is the season we are in right now. Unlike the north, where this time we would have fall, winter, spring, including also the months of May and October. El Salvador also has another season, the season that I'll be going in on my next upcoming trip. It's called Invierno, or the wet season. It takes place May through October, while in the north we would have our summer. This is their winter, and again, give or take, May and October. These two flip of the seasons is all a tropical environment has, and with this older trip being in the dry season, I'm extremely interested in seeing how the wet season will fare. El Salvador is still a really extremely rural country with not many extravagant resorts and big towering cities, but that's what I like about it. I find it beautiful. It's real and authentic and raw. And to experience this certain way of life that we're not used to is so unfiltered and there. Buildings made by hand, farmland with mountaintops, and old cars. It's really astonishing. On the road, the young man I was, experiencing a new environment. On the long ride we were on, I had a great deal of time to reflect in and out of my consciousness. I had realized that all of life is happening at once, and no matter how enclosed I may feel or how much I may feel like I am the only one experiencing, I have to realize that we are all living and feeling the same feelings as each other all at once, from ants to humans to things we will never know. Life is just one big circle of events spontaneously happening. Arriving in town, I was more than excited to finally reach the residence that I will be staying in for the next 2 weeks and get a chance to finally explore. Finally entering the lot of land the family owns in the town where all their houses are. I have this interesting view. It's something that I quite never seen before, how things are kind of structured here, but I kind of like it. It's different, it's unique, and a good way to keep your family close. And they have chickens, which of course they eat, so that is a really interesting experience. I've eaten one of these guys in soup later on this day, I believe, or the next few days. So shout out to that chicken. And here I am playing with a dog that absolutely adored me. It was a good reminder to my own dog back home. In taking this gorgeous, amazing view with my own eyes is just incredible. Video just does not do justice to how immensely beautiful this view is, and I had to go take some pictures after this, and as you just seen, there is some banana trees on property all the way up there with some bananas, and yeah, I mean, that's so cool in my opinion, especially as a planter like myself. Back then when I didn't have the opportunity to plant, I just thought that this was just amazing considering the amount of bananas I eat. I'm pretty sure that was a good money save. Sun's setting, however, and we're preparing to go into town and explore how the town is set up, because this time is around New Year's, so we'll cut to that soon. We're finally in the town square of Chalatenango, and they still have their Christmas lights up, which is cool because I get to see how another country spends its Christmas and its New Year's, and I mean, it's just a very different, unique experience. So walking around and witnessing all the buildings and architecture, it's just so different, and I'm mesmerized by it. Oh, we had a good night, but the following day is here, and we're on their way to another property they own, another plot of land, away from the town up into the farm area. And if it's kind of confusing of where I am right now, it's because I'm riding in the back of a pickup truck, like the back, where there's no seatbelts or nothing. We're holding onto a rail though, so don't worry about my safety. I mean, I'm here now, so I obviously lived. This is a common thing in Central America, riding in the back of pickup trucks. Something we don't really see back home, so, best believe it was an amazing experience feeling the wind in my head, and it's like a roller coaster. That's the word to put it. But I'm gonna capture some views on the way to the property. Finally made it to the land that they own here. The house that they had built is almost done rotting away because no one lives on this property at the moment. But I hope one day they do eventually do something with this nice, pretty big piece of land. I mean, it's very, very beautiful. But yeah, let's explore a bit. Nothing like a good old mountain view. Those are one of my favorite things in the whole world besides a beach view. Oh man, so beautiful. I feel real connected right now. Real connected. My girlfriend's mom called these kusukos, little tiny bugs that walk backwards and turn into balls. They used to play with them as kids in this area when they lived here. Now, on the way back, here's some footage of us going pretty fast down a hill while I'm in the back of a pickup, and I'm just enjoying myself, so. Well, after a few days have passed by, this is now finally New Year's. And here they celebrate New Year's throwing loud fireworks and firecrackers on the floor. And sometimes when you're walking down the street, they throw them at your feet and you think you get shot, but it's just a firework. Happened to me a few times while we were walking in town to get the fireworks, but it was still fun, you know. This is firework after firework and the whole town sounds like a war zone of just pop, 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 pop. But it's lit, it's a nice experience, it's fun, and everyone's having a good time. But that following day, something more interesting was planned. Here I am on the way high in the sky. Elevation's just insane. Fog is covering the mountain, and at the top of this mountain is a dormant volcano. Yes, there are people who live right near the dormant volcano's base, but you know, it's safe since the volcano's dormant, I assume. Anyways, we make our way up this huge mountain, and I get excited. I'm going to see a huge crater where an eruption was, and this is something I've never done before. It may look smaller in person, but this crater could possibly hold about half of New Britain. It is huge and amazing, and I took a good long time just gazing into its center. But now it is time to make our way down. 3 days later, and we took a trip to the beach. I've never been on a beach that is in the Pacific since I've lived on the Atlantic my whole life. So I've never seen a beach with a sunset, only sunrises. Well, at least where the sun sets that touches the water wouldn't feel like this. And the water here is warm and clear, and the sand is nice, and the shells are amazing. And I've had a really good funny time here, and I had a real fun time here, and it was so amazing, and I got some good that I like doing on the beach. I feel the weight of the ocean pulling and pushing me, but I try to keep my center grounded and balanced, listening to the waves to react to how it pushes and pulls so my body can keep on balance. This is a very good exercise I like to do to help keep me grounded. Since my journey had re-begun in 2019, my martial arts skills weren't as good as they are now, and it's just very interesting to see how far I've come, and wow. I can't wait to see my improvement videos. It's been about, 2-3 years. Me and Anna have really been enjoying this trip, considering that it is the first time she's seen her family down here. It's just been really good for her and good for us. So we've been enjoying ourselves and taking time from the reality that we had known at the moment. And a lot of people need that in a good, healthy relationship. I like to ride the waves so I decided to give it a try too. And it was a fucking lit experience, so fun. I recommend everyone get a shot to do this, but yeah, enjoy the little view. It was just the boys in the house at the moment, and we had some leftover fireworks, so guys do what guys do. We had a little fun. guys haven't had some, then you're missing out. Pupusas is one of the main dishes in El Salvador, and it is amazing. I recommend everyone try some. Now, 2 weeks later, I am on my way back, heading to the airport. I really enjoyed this journey, made some new friends, learned some new things, and experienced a new way of life. And I know one day, at that moment, I'd come back here. And that day is very soon. It will be tomorrow in real life time, June 24th. So, I'm excited. I can't wait. So I'll be coming back to El Salvador, and I hope you guys can see this little prologue video and are hyped to see how different things are going to be when I come back, and it's a different season and we haven't seen these people in a long while. So stay tuned for those videos, and of course, like, subscribe, comment, share, and stay wandering.